So today we're going to talk about how I got my beta to be peaceful in this tank. And this will honestly go for any aggressive fish that's in a community tank, or I mean this will work for fresh or saltwater. So obviously I got my beta, I don't know, he's pretty old now. Hmm, way more than 3 months, 3, 4, 5, it's somewhere around there. I know it's not more than 5 months, but it's basically probably 5 months. I bet this beta's been in this tank. Now honestly, a lot of people are okay with betas in community tanks. They usually do just fine, but they will be aggressive if you watch them. Mine, obviously, I've told you guys it's always been peaceful in this tank, but here recently it has been a kind of. I think it's starting to realize that hey, I'm the biggest. I'm like the biggest fish in here, even though it's kind of not. That's one of the things that got it peaceful is I have a Plecto in here and some cories which are about the same size, but there's bigger fish than the beta in here. That's one thing that makes it peaceful, is it realized it's not the biggest fish in here. But I think it's starting to but this beta is soon to realize that it's bigger than all these fish in here. And the other day it had actually today it actually had this neon, where's it? This little baby neon in its mouth. And it's okay. I mean, it was dragging around trying to eat it. It was in its mouth just swimming around, and I saved it, and it's doing okay now. It's a little beat up, but so basically to solve this problem is obviously, I mean, if you get a bigger fish in this tank, that obviously you don't want it to be aggressive because you don't want more aggression. But if you get something that's peaceful, that's bigger though, then the beta will that will help it. But one thing I figured out is if you get a picture or you take like the screen, like the tab I'm holding now, and you kind of place it against the glass and hold it there and have a bigger picture of the fish that's being a problem. So like by beta, I got a bigger picture of a beta that was similar, had same color, same shape, and I basically placed it against it. And now it realized it sees this huge 5-inch beta on the side of on the screen, and it thinks it's real, obviously, because fish aren't really that smart. And it just starts being it realized, hey, I'm not the biggest beta in this tank, so it'll just back off basically. And it has worked. And I've seen people use it on tangs, like yellow tangs in their saltwater. They've gotten a picture, even like if you have a book that has a picture of these fish, you just place the book onto the glass, and you'd be surprised how it stops aggression. It works like almost every time on any fish. So that's basically how that's basically just how I got my beta to be peaceful. But right now he's not even in this tank, and the black neons are not even in this tank because they both have white spots. I don't know why. It might be because of the water. I know if water changes the parameters, it can create ick. But if that was the case, a lot of these fish would start creating ick, and they haven't. All the other fish are fine, as I can see. I've been checking on some of them lately, and all the other ones seem to be perfectly fine. But the beta and the two black neons, for some reason, had it. So they're in this 5 bucket with the air stone. And you see the water's blue. This is medicine that dissolves in the water, and it works pretty good. It's by Tetra, even though I don't like Tetra. I do have their ick product from a long time ago that I only used once. So yeah, the black neons, their white spots they're about gone now. They've been in here for like 4 or 5 days. The beta's been in here for a day, so I put them in here with them, see if they're white. Because honestly, Tetra's products are really not that good, but they're dissolved to little tablets that cure white spots. It honestly worked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it cleared those white spots in about a day. I just kept them in there just to really. So yeah, that's about a little update. I'm sure that beta's okay. I wish I could. I wish I had a. I have a heater, but the bucket isn't full all the way. I don't have a little tiny heater to put in there because I would raise the temperature to like 80, maybe 80, 81, 82 degrees in there, just so it's warm and it really helps that it come off. But right now that book is like 76 degrees. I checked it, 77. So it's about as warm as a tank. I'm actually surprised because this house is usually like 72 degrees. So I'm surprised it's actually stayed warm in there. But we'll check on the beta. It should be perfectly fine there. That beta is hardy. The black neons, they're loose in color. I mean, they're like a white fish right now. But once they get back in this tank, they should color back up and everything should be fine. I'm making another video probably after this, or I got some updates. I ordered a lot of stuff to clear this cloudiness, which it's not, obviously it's not as cloudy as it is in person. It's just the camera, but it is a little, is I think I found the problem why it is cloudy sometimes and why it's not cloudy. So yeah, that's about an update. Comment, like, subscribe. If you got any questions, put it down below, and I'll see you on the next one.